Welcome back to Wavy Abs, a place for everything. Today we talking about the new Iceman, the new Drake, the new Aubrey. What did I miss? What did I miss? You dropped a video with it. I like it. We gonna go over my thoughts. Well, I'm just gonna say my thoughts. We not really gonna go over it. Y'all can listen. Y'all can react back in the comments and we can interact. But the video is mainly just my thoughts on it. We're gonna start with the top. As you can see, I already got the whole thing pulled up. I wanted to play the song, but YouTube restrict all of that, and I'm not really trying to deal with all of that, right? So we starting off with the first line of the chorus, first line. He start off, "I don't give a f if you love me. I don't give a f if you like me." To me, I be feeling like if you don't care, you don't gotta say nothing. If you have enough oomph to say something, you care enough. Not that much, but you care enough. There's enough care in there. So hearing that, cool. That's how you feel. That's how you feel, then, gang. Going around with some more songs, right? He said, and again, this is what he said, right? Which is understandable when you have a lot of people, or when you see a lot of people, and then you are around them, you have quote unquote friendships with them, or you just vibe with them, right? And they say certain things, you expect them to stand on it. So he said you switched on the guys and supported a hater. Let's go. Well, just because somebody supports somebody else, right, doesn't mean they switched up on you at all. Like we we all have different connections. I may be cool with you. I may be cool with this person. My main obligation is not to say nothing at all from my end of whatever interaction I have with you. I shouldn't be bringing it over to person B, because that's none of their business. Now, if I hang with person B, it shouldn't have nothing to do with you, because that's you. You and person B are two different people. I'm just not going to be a hater, or I'm not going to say nothing bad about you or person B, because it's none of my business. Cool. He said, What's the get back? What's the get back, bro? You suing? Like me personally, I can only speak for my train of thoughts and my mindset, right? But man's you suing. If man's is suing, why you trying to have get back? The get back for real should be you winning your court case, you being focused on your court case, you dropping new music to make more money. Cause in the real world, none of this music things that's going on really matters to you like that. But I can't speak for you because you are your own man. Well, I can't speak for him because he's his own man. Can't really tell him or tell somebody what they would do or what they shouldn't do when they've been through whatever they've been through and seen it like that. But cool, keep going. Everything he's saying is cool at this point, right? All cool. He said they switched on him. There's that in the third. He says the curse again. Like he really feels some type of way about this, right? And if you really feel some type of way about it, just say that. Just say, "Hey, I don't like none of y'all." You trying to say it, but just say, "Hey, I don't like none of y'all." It's not that no more. We're not on the same type of vibes no more. We're not cooling no more. We're not friends no more. We're not fam no more. We just on this. We dapping up. I see you. You see me. We dap it up and we leave. We don't even gotta dap it up. So cool. He keep going. He said, "Yeah, N words get punched in the face on some TLC stuff on the dead guys." Well, he sounded real tough in this. He sounded real tough in this, but my guy, people said things to you, and when people come and say things to you, if they not smacking you about it, if they not punching you about it, they not taking food out your daughter's mouth, your kid's mouth, your son's mouth, your family's mouth, don't really have to escalate to this. Because now when you say something like this, like saying people get punched in the face on some TLC stuff, on the dead guys, some TLC stuff, because my end, you gonna need a chili ice pack for your left eye. That's a cool, that's a cool bar. I'm not gonna lie. Chili ice pack for your left eye. Remix, like play on the TLC stuff, but like if you over here going around playing on the fact that somebody committed violence to me, like that's what you are speaking of. In your in his court case, he spoke about how the song that was dropped, the Not Like Us stuff, he claimed it caused harm to him. It claimed because of his house was there, things happened to him. We all know that his house got shot, security got hit, right? That's violence. And in the court, you saying that, yeah, I feel this type of way, and this people did this, but yet you speaking about violence on somebody else, and the person he's speaking about, easily we know this, it's Rick Ross. He's talking about Rick Ross. Like, hold on, we gonna find the. Well, I don't want to play the video because I don't want I don't want to get shut down by YouTube. I don't want them to flag it for violence. But he's talking about Rick Ross. So now, if you mad about Rick Ross over that white boy shit in the beef, but if this man really just popped out and said, you know what, you, F you. I'm very riled out on you. Lyrically bar you to death. You can't come back for anything that you just did. You gonna feel some type of way. Is you gonna sue Epic? Because from I think Rick Ross is still signed with Epic. I'm not sure, but are you going to sue them if he comes at your neck? Then you go back and say, "I'm back in your city tonight, walking around with my head high." Cool, you the man. You're the man, Hobbs. You the man. It seems like you taunting. It seems like he's taunting. I don't even know why I'm not even speaking to him, right? Because I'm the verbiage that I'm using makes it seem like I'm speaking directly to him, but I'm not speaking to him. From this video, it seems like from this, it seems like he's taunting people. Like, yeah, cool. You in the city with your head out. I think in this, he talking about this one right here. I think he talking about Kendrick. I think that's who he talking about. This one, I saw bro went to the pop out with them, but been dividing gangs since headlines. This one really struck, right? Because I think he talking about DeMar DeRozan, or he talking about LeBron James, which piggybacks off this one where he's talking about Kendrick, right? I'm back in your city, walking around with my head high. Cool. Kendrick did the pop out, so they playing into each other. So he in L.A. He walking around L.A. something. DeMar DeRozan is from Compton, so he might be talking about DeMar DeRozan. But I'm not sure. I don't know when DeMar DeRozan joined. What's it called? The Toronto Raptors. Matter of fact, let me see. Let's Google that. When did Drake headline drop? 2011. 2011. Let's see. When did DeMar DeRozan get drafted? 2009. Okay. So it might be talking about DeMar as well. He might be talking about DeMar. All right. I believe LeBron was in the headline videos. I thought he was in the headline video, so you might be talking about LeBron or DeMar. It's kind of iffy. So I feel like nobody is there until you start giving two tones. These these bars right here, and the last one, and nobody cares until you in front of your tombstone. Y'all been on that type of timing for too long. All this shit right here that he said, understandable, clearly understandable, right? People been on your dick since way back when. Since way back when. We just searched it up, 2011. They've been on your dick since way back when. And now you feel like they flipping on you, they switching on you. But you thought that was your man's too. And when you start thinking people are your mans, you do shit like give out two tones. But not everybody is your friend. I'm gonna take it back to a song that he dropped with Khaled. Mm, Back in the day, he dropped a song with Khaled, and here we go. On the chorus, he's saying, "No new friends, no new friends, no new friends, no, no, no. Still here with my day ones, and you not adding no new friends. If you here with your day ones, bro, you popped out in like 2008, 2007. That day one should have been the same people. You were adding new friends, and now when you start seeing things like this, why do people? And from my point of view, I feel like people get too comfortable around everybody and believe everybody is for them, and that belief is what leads people at the end of the day to sit there and be like, I feel some type of way. I feel this way. I feel that way." Sometimes you gotta ask the difficult questions. You can phrase it as a joke, but you gotta ask those difficult questions just to see how people be with you. Like, just hit somebody up, bro. If I lost everything right now, what would you do? If your man's that you rocking with every day just coming to you say, "Fuck that guy. We don't like that guy." How would you feel? Would you cut me off because you're your own day one saying "F me"? Or would you ride? Would you stick by it? We don't know though. That's the decision is different for everybody else. We don't know. Continues. What did I miss? When I was looking at y'all and cooking with y'all and giving out verses and bookings to y'all, making sure wires were hit. Man, what did I miss? When you was all in my crib looking at holes, word for word at all the shows, you always felt like this. What did I miss? I feel like he missed a lot. And this bar, if you're doing all that for people, you should do it genuinely. It doesn't matter if at the end of the day the people that you were doing these things for were fake. It doesn't matter. Because of you did that out the goodness of your heart. You should never feel no way about doing nothing if you did it out of the goodness of your heart. Because of nobody forced you. People may have asked, but you had all the right to say no. If you did something off the goodness of your heart, there's no going back from that. Now, if you wanted loyalty at the end of the day for doing all of this, then you trying to buy loyalty. And if you buying loyalty, that them niggas not really loyal to you. That's why you shouldn't buy loyalty. That's why back in your song you should have stuck with your day ones, cause them peoples was loyal to you before you had nothing. Like 40, that man was your man's. He's still loyal to you today. I'm pretty sure anybody can say whatever they want, and 40 will still stick by your side. Your day one. But if you over here trying to do songs for people, sending wires, doing bookings, you buying the loyalty that you wanted. And when you, like I said, when you start buying those loyalties, they don't last. Because at that point, people was only as loyal as the last time you fed them. Because you stay feeding them. And that's what you missed. You missed that you didn't see that these people were loyal to you only because you kept feeding them. Like I don't know about the LeBron joint or DeMar DeRozan, cause that's not. I'm not in their minds. I can't speak for nobody else. But you didn't have to feed LeBron or do any of that. He didn't need you. But it's like you rocking with people that I think is cool too. You may have fell off in the friendship. The friendship may have started to seem one-sided, but that's between you and somebody else. So if they feel some type of way, why do you have to change the way you act towards them? You can just get distant and not say nothing. I know it sounds a little bit jumbled and confusing, but you can stay distant and just not say nothing. Stay to yourself. Mind your business because you peeped what was going on. If you peeping what was going on, you can just left it. But these are my thoughts. A place for everything. Subscribe to my YouTube. Subscribe to my Twitch. Like and subscribe to everything. Follow me on everything. It's right there on the top right corner. Wait, I'm pointing the wrong way. I don't know. I just started doing this shit, but that shit is right there somewhere. Right there. I'm a dumbass, but that shit is right there somewhere. But like and subscribe. If you like it, we like it. I'm here to talk more about things. Thank you. Everybody is appreciated. Have a great day.